Hey intermediate crew, welcome to 7.2. We've got a lower leg resistance Tabata. It is a bit all over the place because we did have lots of legs for 7.1, but it is a little bit lighter. You've got more rest with the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest. The first one that you've actually got is an elevated dumbbell reverse lunge, yeah, with a leg lift. So I'm going to show you on the ground without weights. Imagine my weights are up on my shoulders. I'm going to reverse, yeah, my right leg back. So into that reverse lunge, and then from here I'm going to stand up and do a lift, yeah? So into the lunge and into a lift. So what we're doing is working the front of the quad, and then we're working the glutes of the other leg. The big thing in here is not to tip forward, yeah? We still want to keep our chest up, yeah, with those weights, and little squeezes. If you need support here, take it. It's only just going to stop those little fine wobbles, but the wobbles are good. Try and straighten that leg and lift it. You'll feel it rage in against the glute, which is super nice. 4 on one leg, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the cycles on the other leg. We always try and fatigue. Number 2, restless cardio or 25-minute loop runs or spin bike or skipping, anything that you want to do, but try and 4 minutes non-stop just to keep on moving. We're going to come back in for the curtsy lunge. So either dumbbells in our hands, or body weight is completely okay. Think hip width apart with that sort of beautiful neutral stance. We're going to take it behind, create that train track. We want to just slightly adjust the front foot so we're not putting too much pressure on the knee being bent. We're going to drop the back knee down and push up with that front heel. So down. You'll feel this working the inner thigh. Yeah, you'll feel it working all over the back leg. In your restless, if you want it, you can take it here for a little pulse with the curtsy lunge. It's going to burn. Come up, shake them out. We're going to go 4 on the right, 4 on the left, which will be good. Number 4, we're going to take it down. We're going to set up that tabletop position. We're going to straight leg extension. So the knees are hip width apart. My back is flat. My core's engaged. My neck's nice and neutral. My eyes are out in front. Long extension through here. We're going to tap down to the ground and do a nice lift. What happens is people start to lift here and then they take off their core and they put this big overextended C curve in. What we want to do is make sure that it stays on, feeling that lift. In the restless, what we're going to do is do a crisscross, kind of like the curtsy. We're going to take the leg over on the other side of the supporting leg and then back again. Reps, breathing, holding that core. You're going to start to feel this really kicking on the side of the hip. And it's going to feel great. 4 on one side, Tabata 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of your cycles on the other one. Lateral box jump, high or low with your box, depending on how you sort of feel. I like it quite high, but showing you on the low, we're just jumping, getting that core. Funny enough, just burns out the legs, burns out the cardio. Think fairy feet, nice soft landing. If you're scared about tripping, take it further back and just go side to side, which will be super nice. After the lateral box jumps, again, another restless skip, loop run, spin bike. Number 7, we've got inchworms with a restless mountain climber because I love them. So we're coming out, hitting that plank, tucking and rolling. It's going to burn out those legs, which will be super nice. Hold down, nice slow tap mountain climbers, eyes out front, and pushing through, which will be really good. The restless, the 7.5 is explosive jump jacks or jump jacks, depending on how you feel. Hands to touch jump jacks or a beautiful woo, a big jump ones, and then restless squat. That's going to be super good for the legs. Flutter kicks, Tabata, skip through those minute breaks. You don't need them. Flutter kicks is all about just kind of like sumo kicks. I like to support my back. Hands underneath my bottom, eyes up. Big flutter kicks, working the lower abs. In the restless part of the Tabata, bring those legs straight up. Let's push them to the roof. So we're lifting those hips off the ground, keep those legs as straight as we can, and pushing like you're stamping to the roof. Then the next one we've got is the crisscross up and down flutter kicks. Again, supporting, crisscross just to where your range goes, guys. No hurting, you can bend the legs. What works is when those knees are over those hips, and we should really start to activate the core, but again, we're pushing that spine into the ground, keeping it as safe as possible. And then coming up, finishing off If you want to do the restless reverse lunges, it's actually supposed to say restless reverse crunches. And then our hero move is 1 kilometer run for time. But that's it, intermittent crew. Be mindful, enjoy it, and get that heart rate up.